Hello, Rough Cuts. Adam here, Thursday Movie Review. Today I wanted to talk about a movie that was really good. I really liked it a lot, and it's called Bowling for Columbine. Now, you talk about a Michael Moore movie, and people are going to be very polarized instantly. But this was the first Michael Moore movie that I've seen. It came out in 2002. But not only that, it was kind of the first good documentary that I've seen. It was kind of the movie that got me interested in documentaries. Because this movie is hilarious, and also, you are going to cry. And there's not a lot of good movies that can do that. When people think of this movie, the first thing that they normally think about is the scene in the beginning of the movie, where Michael Moore walks into a bank, he opens a bank account, and they hand him a free gun. But there's a lot more to that movie than just a scene where Michael Moore gets a free gun for walking in and opening a bank account. The movie is an exploration on guns in America, and why we're so obsessed with them, and why we have so much gun violence. It's not, I mean, like, Michael Moore's liberal, but I don't really think that this is like a liberal exploration of the subject. He mentions himself that in the movie, that Michael Moore's a gun owner, and he's been a lifelong member of the NRA. I know that's kind of like saying, like, oh, I can say that because I have a black friend. But, like, yeah, he's a member of the NRA. He likes guns. I like guns. I have a gun. But it's also kind of like, why are we killing ourselves so much with guns? Or at all, really. It's a pretty good movie. There's parts where you'll definitely laugh, like I said. There's parts that are hilarious. There's parts that are tragic. There's some good interviews in it. It's really interesting people. He just goes out and he finds crazy cool people and crazy insane people and talks to them. It's funny because a lot of the people that he interviews don't seem to realize how crazy or weird they are. And they're talking and they're giving up all their crazy. And he's capturing it on camera. And I know that some of it could be edited to make it look make the people look even weirder. Because I'm editing this to make myself sound like a coherent person. And so I know you can edit the other way around. But still, I think the message that he gives across it's really just a question. Are we a nation of gun nuts, or are we just nuts? Other things that I wanted to say about Bowling for Columbine. One, this is the movie that Michael Moore made before he made Fahrenheit 9/11, which was like the super political one. So this is not going to be as much like political craziness. He like is ramping up for it. This is like a diet political craziness movie. But I mean, if you have a stage, you have a documentary, you may as well say what's on your mind. But I really do recommend watching this. If you don't care about politics, I mean, you hold up this movie and you see this guy in the front of it and you're like, ah, no, I can't watch it. But don't think that way. The other group of people who hate Michael Moore because of this movie is South Park, Matt and Trey, because Matt Stone is actually in this movie. He got like interviewed in it. Has some good points. They kind of agree with each other. But then shortly after the scene where Matt talks, they have like an animation. They actually have a picture of that animation. Ah, you know what? It's magic internet. I can just put a screenshot. They have an animation that is, they say, in the style of South Park. And I saw Matt and Trey, I think on Conan once a while ago, talking about how Michael Moore asked them to do an animation for this movie, and they said, no, we don't really do that. So he had somebody else do it, and people thought it was the South Park guys, and they were really mad about that. But I never got that. I never got like that, oh, that's the South Park guys, because I watch South Park a lot, and I know that's not their thing. Nonetheless, it made them hate Michael Moore, and it's the reason that Michael Moore got blown up in the movie Team America. Charlton Heston was in this when he was still alive. It definitely made me not like Charlton Heston as much, but at the same time, they also have a really good interview with Marilyn Manson. And it made me think, like, is Marilyn Manson the only person in this movie who is a sane, normal person? And that's kind of interesting, too. I really recommend to watch it, even if you don't like documentaries, because I didn't really watch documentaries before I saw this, and I didn't realize that documentaries can be funny. And since this opened the world of documentaries to me, I've seen so many more good documentaries that I probably wouldn't have even seen. So it opened up my mind to a whole new genre of movies. And I would like it to do the same for you. So if you like to laugh and you like to learn, or if you just want to watch a movie and you've never seen it before and you want to try something new, check out Bowling for Columbine. It's available on Netflix Instant Queue, so you don't even have to ask them to send you the DVD. Just get it. Just watch it. Don't be like that. I can't watch this because this is some kind of political thing. Because it's not. It's just some really good points of views and some really good crazy people. Really entertaining piece of film. Also, Michael Moore won an Oscar for this, and when he accepted it, he had a pretty awesome political speech, and it was pretty epic, and I would recommend you to try to find that somewhere on YouTube because it was great. Take the skin